Hello. Either someone loves you very much or hates you terribly, for you've been given a Tribble as a pet. They are rewarding pets when taken care of properly. Properly, though, is the key here. We are going to try and help you through this adjustment with some advice, guidance, and a few warnings, so be prepared. You've been given a remarkable animal, but make no mistake, it is a responsibility. Much more so than your normal Sol 3 domestic cat or dog. It does not have the physical risk of, say, a Vulcan Salat or a Klingon Targ, but there are risks indeed. And speaking of Klingons, I hope you don't have any as friends, because you probably won't after your new pet gets to see them. More on that later. Let's start with some details about your new friend. A Tribble is a small, fur-covered animal, non-sentient, that has no visible external features. The fur in the pure breed ranges from dark brown, yellow, to reddish orange and black. It is known for having a soothing, almost hypnotic purring that seems to be most effective on standard humans. There are some species of humanoids, though, that caused violent reactions in the small creatures, most notably Klingons, as we will explain why. The scientific name for a Tribble is Polygeminus grex, and they are originated on the homeworld of Lotta Geminorum 4. On their homeworld, Tribbles are very much a prey animal. What that means is that there are many animals that eat them, in fact depend on them to survive. With the ecosystem in balance, it means that Tribbles breed quickly to provide that food source. Perhaps quickly isn't strong enough word for it. They breed exponentially, with just a small amount of food. In fact, it has been determined that with an adequate food supply, a Tribble is often born pregnant. Generally, litters consist from 6 to 10, and they mature very quickly. They can breed exponentially as they are capable of asexual reproduction, but are hermaphroditic, so genetic variation is possible. This comes to the point on why Tribbles must require a license and some training to keep as pets in a closed environmental system. 90% of a Tribble's biology is focused on reproduction, so you must maintain a very delicate balance. It might seem as if you are starving the creature, but you are instead saving a habitat. Through evidence gathered by Klingon witnesses, it has been discovered that left unchecked, Tribbles will continue to breed, decimating ecosystems and wiping out all edible options. This devastated several planets in the Klingon Empire until their scientists genetically engineered a creature called a glommer that hunts them down. It is believed that there are no wild Tribbles any longer, since the Klingons have called blood death on them and completely wiped out Lotta Geminorum 4. The only ones left are in captivity. But naturally, with one wrong action, this could all be undone. Now, as to your normal care and maintenance of a Tribble, you want to cradle it lightly. Luckily, there's no horizontal or vertical orientation to a Tribble. The 3 small orifices they have are fine in any direction. Their waste is almost nil, as everything is used to encourage reproduction. We suggest literally 1 or 2 grams of any grain, no more. And while it may seem difficult, you might also wish to become friends with someone who has access to predators, in case of any unplanned births. It is to be noted that we advise against revealing your pet ownership, let alone the actual Tribble, to a Klingon, as they have vowed to destroy the species forever. So we hope you enjoy your new companion, its soothing purr, and be careful to show some true responsibility and not devastate your world's ecosystem by offering some extra treats.